Hi everyone, it's Danny. Okay, so today we will repot this Dendrobium nobile orchid that I just purchased. It is time to repot it, the flowers have dropped, and also I really don't like the media it's potted in. And I think I saw a little worm or something, so I'm really freaked out by stuff like that. So, in case you didn't notice, like this guy, he's huge. Given I am a freakishly tiny person, but still, he is really huge. Okay, so let's repot this dude and see what we find in the media and see how the roots are doing. Alrighty, I wanted to show you how tall this guy is because I simply cannot fit him in frame, so all you will see is the base of the orchid. Okay, so right now what I'm gonna do is pull out the stakes it came with. I will actually save them because I will need them. I need to stake this guy up. Oopsie! There you go. Yeah, so I was saying, this dude really needs to be staked. I think I'm gonna lay him on one side, because things are getting dangerous. Alrighty. Okay, now let's see how the root system looks like. This guy actually had another baby inside the pot, but it was covered in Spanish moss and it was really wet, and eventually it rotted, so that's not okay. So as I was saying, I absolutely do not like the potting media. Okay. This is actually a sort of a coconut husk, but it's very fine coconut husk, and I'll show you what actually happens with this media and why I don't like it. You see these roots? Let's see if I can get you closer. This guy is so heavy. He's like a baby. I'm holding him like a baby. Alrighty, so do you see these roots? You see how dark they look? Yeah, that's not good. They're rotten. So, okay, I'm gonna make a mess. I usually do not like this type of media, especially for Dendrobium nobilis. No matter how much water they like, they absolutely hate being soggy and not being ventilated. My most preferred media for these guys is bark, actually, and just water them a lot, and that's that. I tried sphagnum, did not work at all. So I'm gonna remove this media from around the roots, and I'll come back to show you what I'm left with. Okay, we're back. I cleaned out the roots as best as I could, and I have to say I threw away, I think, 3/4 of the whole root mass. They were absolutely horrid, and I think these guys are not too good either, but I think I see a growth tip right here, so that's good. But yeah, they're stiff, but I'm not sure how healthy they are. Anyway, not a good idea with that media for Dendrobium nobilis. As I said, I tried sphagnum moss last summer, did not work so great. So what I'm gonna use actually is a clear pot with some ventilation holes, just like I like to do things, and also a media consisting only of bark chips. I've noticed with Dendrobium nobilis, even if they drink a lot of water, this is the best media, at least in my environment, which can be quite hot in the summertime and quite cold and humid in the wintertime. So, I'm not going to bore you with the whole repotting process, but you know the drill. So because I have a baby plantlet from this side, I'll try to pot this actually in the middle, and I'll tell you why. This cane, which is mature, actually had a growth right here which died, it was buried, and I'm thinking that it possibly can produce another shoot somewhere. So I really don't want to place it at an angle right here because it might produce a shoot and it will not have space, so I'm just going to place it in the middle and hope for the best, actually. I think if you don't know how to place your orchid, placing it in the middle will actually be better than anything you would try, because you can have the unpleasant surprise to actually pot it at one side and it will start to produce shoots from this side and everything is a mess. So middle it is. And now it's just a matter of placing bark around the root system, tapping on the pot so the bark fills the pot and the air pockets. You know, I'm not a fan of actually pressing down on the media too much because I snap all the roots, so I'm not going to do that. But I will squeeze the pot, tap the pot, whatever it takes so that this media goes down in the pot. Okay, so this is about it, but as you can see, my Dendrobium is absolutely wobbly in the pot. So, as I told you, I'm gonna use the stakes it came with. I actually washed them and disinfected them just in case I had some pests in them. I'm actually gonna jam them in the pot and stake this Dendrobium to the stakes. Unfortunately, I do not believe that this will be enough. Moments like these where I wish I had 3 hands, or at least somebody to help me out. There you go. Okay, so one cane seems to be stable, sort of, kind of. So I'll place another stake for this cane. Okay, wow, this cane is crooked. Don't break, don't break, don't break. It did not break. All right, this looks pretty good. We have a new growth here. And yeah, as long as I'm careful with it, it should not fall over. In any case, I will use a decorative pot with it because it will most probably fall over if I'm not careful with it. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go and water this media very, very well because it is growing season, and that's about it. Alrighty, thank you for watching this video. Hope it was useful. If you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. You can leave me questions and suggestions in a comment below. And if you just want to stay in touch with me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and you have all the links below. I'll see you next time. Bye!